Good evening, Sharon. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How's it going with the voice? Let me just quickly check. Hello. There we go. I think it's working. How are you, Sharon? What are you up to? What are you up to? I'm just clearing out my generated worlds folder, ready to make some maps. That's what I'm planning on doing tonight, using the Ultimate RWG generator. I've also got to actually make myself some murky water. I don't have any tonight. Yeah, my day's been all right. It's been okay. It's been one of those days where you're kind of doing things all the time, but then you feel like you've not done a lot. Do you ever get those days? Do you know what I mean? I've kind of done lots of stuff, but yeah, then I look back and I go, what have I actually done? Not too much. Organising a few things. Wow, I've only got a little bit of water in my murky store here. I'll have to sort that out. But yeah, you know what I mean. Let's put some murky tablets in my murky water. Get it all sorted. Actually, I don't know if on screen I put a new little table back here. I wanted to check if anything. No, nothing's visible there. That's right. Just gotta. I made a little tabley area so I can put some things down. I did do some stuff today. Actually, I organised. No. To be fair, on reflection, I did some stuff. I built a little third computer, a mini computer, a really old one I've got. But I got that working on Linux. Oh, where are you, Sharon? It started to rain here as well. That's what made me go, oh, shall I stream whilst the sounds of pitter-patter start raining down? Yeah, I think it's still raining. It's only just really properly started raining today, so which is good. But here in Yorkshire, at last, we're going to get some rain. Anyway, cheers. A little bit murky. I might have to go and get some more in a bit. But all good, all good. So yeah, the idea tonight. Oh, sorry, I built a little PC, and I got that PC and my streaming PC. If you know what I mean, it's going to VNC, as in instead of having to change monitors, I can now have a monitor and a monitor. So I'm trying that out for the first time tonight to see if I can kind of manage everything a little bit better. Oh, in Wigan. Okay, so not too far away, but yeah, it's we're going to get some rain at last, aren't we? We're going to get some rain. It's great. I just need my glasses and I need to clean them. I'm a little bit behind. I just suddenly, you know, I just went, I'll stream, and then I was like, oh, I'm not ready to stream. I should do. Let me get one of these little wipes out, sorted out. Wigan. Yeah, I haven't been to Wigan for a very long time. Can't even really remember it, but I've definitely been there. Let's have a look. How they looking today? A little bit mucky, I think. Although I planned for this. You get the old glasses, put the old glasses on, and then you can clean your new glasses. It's not quite in focus, but it's better than not wearing them. How about that? Use my brain. Use my brain. I like that. So now I'm cleaning them, and I can see what I'm doing. Is it very wet? It's the first time I've heard the rain today. It's sprinkled here and there, but most of the times I went out to the garage and stuff, it was dry on the ground. But I'm hoping it absolutely pummels down. This isn't cleaning up very well here. Now I can see how bad it is. Right, boink, that goes in the bin. They come off. Bye bye old glasses. Hello new. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get it sorted. I like to make my chair go all not lean back. Sorry, you can tell I'm not prepared. Don't worry, Sharon's all right. She's all right with this. Watching me mess about. Ooh, very murky. A fine brew of murkiness, me believes. Oh, very nice, very nice. I can go down here in my little safe space. away from the electronics. Right, so here we are. This is my lovely... Oh, I claim it to be lovely. This is what I think is lovely. It's my ultimate random world generator. And basically, I've used it, but I haven't used it in vain. I tried one night and didn't get too far. I haven't used it in vain to make a bunch of maps. So, unless you're into this stuff, it might not be too interesting tonight. But hopefully we can have a natter. So keep typing, keep asking me random questions. You've got a G&T. Well, in that case, you're sorted. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to make some basic maps. And we're going to start off making like a pack of maps today. So we're going to try some massive cities, some mega cities, super cities, one of every POI. We're going to start here, and then we're going to move along and see what we get, basically. So we're going to start off making a massive city. And I don't know what kind of map sizes do people like. I know they kind of want to go all the way up to 16k, but it just is madness. I think most people like 8 or 10, or even 6. So maybe if we made like, I don't know, 2 6s, 2 8s, 2 10s, that might be a bit of fun, and then start to vary them and stuff like this. So we need a world seed. Should we choose Sharon? Sharon, would you like to have the world seed name tonight? Sharon 67. That's very apt in today's thing. 10? I don't know what that is. Do you want me to put 10? But I'm 10. I don't know what you mean there, but I'll put 10. Oh, 10k. Brain is working. I forget the delay. That's okay. Okay, we won't use Sharon. I won't embarrass you. I'll do this. In fact, you know when you do some testing. Oh, do you know what we got to do? Do you know what we got to do? We've got to turn this down a bit. Just because it's going to do my nutting if we have to listen to it. Like, just a background job. Save and close. Right, there we go. Yeah, 10k is kind of normal. 8, 10, maybe a 12, I don't know. I was kind of hitting the keyboard a lot recently. And I seem to get better maps when there were more numbers in it. And I don't know if that's true or not, if that's just luck. But it kind of made me think. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to call this a Mega City, or we'll call this PGz Mega City 8K. 8K underscore 01. This is going to be our first generation of the night. We're going to do nothing. Oh, we're going to do mega. I'm going to do massive, aren't I? Let's turn that to massive. Massive. Right, there we go. Massive C, 8K. And we'll just see what we get to start with. Let's see what we get, because of course people might like this, but they might not want to go through the whole generation. So why not make some map packs and that kind of thing? It's all right, Sharon. I've got you. I'm just working it out. I say things, my brain moves on, and then people answer because of the delay. Just like I'm having a delay mentally there. We get there. So I'll start with an 8K. Yeah, we'll definitely do some 10Ks. That's what people generally like. I think you're right. And then we'll see. So yeah, we're just going to generate stuff, see if it looks all right, whatever, that kind of thing, you know. Now, massive cities, they're going to keep... Oh, we probably don't... What I didn't change is I didn't change the vanilla settings. And really, I don't know, what do you feel like? Do you often make like a flat map? I always seem to make flat maps. All these hills and stuff, just a bit of a waste of time, really, aren't they? They don't spawn anything on them. And you end up not really using them. But we'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out. We'll see. I have no idea. But yeah, I just fancy making some maps. If I can put together a bundle, I don't know, bundle of 6 or something, maybe 5. Yeah, I know. I don't quite get it. I just remember, all I remember a very long time ago was the Fun Pimps crew were live streaming, and they were talking about the percentage of maps that people don't go into. Maybe it flattens the map automatically. I think I might have done that. And they were saying, oh yeah, there's like 80% of maps people haven't even walked on. There's so much gameplay. And I'm sitting thinking, yeah, that's the middle of nowhere. Level 50. Vault bases on the mountain. Yeah, I know, we need some of that. What do you reckon? You want me to like build a vault base maker or something? Right, well, what have we got here? We got something that looks good. I think I forget now, it's so long, but my massive city seems to flatten the map and everything. It's done all good. So we've got a classic 10 there. So I think we should save that, okay? Sorry, classic 8K. We'll do that. Now we'll up it to a 10K. And we'll change the seed just so it comes out a bit different. Okay, and then we will generate this world. And we'll just try and put them together and see what kind of... Oh, do you know what I should have... Oh no, don't worry. When I save it, it saves the code as well. That's okay. I forgot that I added that at the last moment because I was like, how are we going to get these codes? And of course, what happens if I bring this over is when you generate a code, when you generate a map with this, it opens it up and it gives you a preview screen. So it gives you the preview screen automatically. It gives you your trader progression, which I will delete in this case because this trader progression details is only needed when you use the mod, so it's all standard. So I will be deleting that. Oops, deleting that. But it also gives you the RWG setting code, which is this massive code. But it means that you can make it yourself if you want, which is kind of cool, I think. Well, hopefully. Right, so there we go. We got one map going. So let's make a nice 10K map. Yeah, 50. What have you been up to today? Much on the server, or are you back at work, or what's going on in life? Tell us. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get more drink, aren't I? Nip down to the fridge in a bit. Maybe I just need one of each type. Because in the end, if somebody wants to play it, boom, it's there. Don't give people choice of different things, I think. You never modded a game, so you're interested. Is that you've never played a game where you've used a mod, or you actually want to mod, as in make a modification to a game? What do you mean? What's your confession, Sharon? Yes doesn't explain it to me if that's your answer to my question, but yeah, what do you want to do? Mod, add a mod, or make a mod? You want to play with the mod? That's okay. Well, there's plenty of them out there. We can happily teach you how to use them. In fact, I can do that tonight, couldn't I? I could show you how to mod the game properly, because people get very confused. Should we have a little go of that in between? We'll get this map up, start the next one, and then get ready to take some notes, Sharon. Okay, get ready to take some notes, and I'll show you how it's all done. Because there's actually two different ways of doing it. There is the standard way that people use, which can cause you some problems. And there is the proper way that you do it, but you have to have a little bit more knowledge to do that. They've not made it easy. Well, they have made it easy to mod. They've made it easy to install mods, but it is one of those things, once you know, it will all be explained in a moment. I do have videos for this on my YouTube channel as well, so make sure to check those out. And I do need to make some new videos. Yes, 50, I know I need to make some more videos. And my plan on my little whiteboard over here with my list is possibly tomorrow to actually try and do a video for my YouTube channel. So we're going to see how that goes. Right, so this one's taking a bit longer, but here we are, 10K, about 3 minutes odd. And we've got a massive bunch of cities all over a humongous thing. I like that. So I'm going to hit save game on here. Okay, that's good. Let's try now going over here and having a look. So we've got wilderness POIs on top. So what we could do here is we could make another one with wilderness POIs. Because of course here you can see that there are no wilderness POIs in between everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that on there. We've also got one city per biome. I think we'll just stick with the standard today, and we'll start generating this. So you're ready, Sharon? because I'm going to start talking about it. It's going to take 3-4 minutes to generate. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this now to number 2. Okay, we're going to change this again, just so they're all a little bit random. We like random. And we're going to hit generate world. Okay, so how do you mod it? Well, let me show you the basic way that people used to do. Firstly, what you need to do, I have shortcuts to this because I use them a lot, but what we need to do is we need to find wherever your Steam directory is, where all your games are. Now mine is on my second hard drive, which is my D drive, but that really makes no difference. What you need to do is you need to find your Steam directory, and in your Steam directory is a whole bunch of stuff where Steam keeps all the funky things, and within it there is a folder called Steam Apps. Maybe I can make this a little bit bigger for you. Boom. So within your Steam directory you have something called Steam Apps, and in the Steam Apps it has lots of things in it, but it also has one called Common. So Steam Apps and then Common, and then in here you have lots and lots and lots of different stuff. Now if you've ordered everything by name, most likely the thing at the top will be 7 Days to Die, and that's where Steam keeps all of your directories, all of your stuff. Now what you're looking for in here is you're looking for a directory called mods. If you go into here, there is a mod already in there, and this is where the biggest mistake the players make. They put a mod inside here, but what they do is when they delete everything, when they don't want to use the mod, they delete everything, and you do not want to delete that mod there, which is called 0_TFP, the Fun Pimps, _Harmony. This is a very important mod, and this allows someone like myself who makes mods to communicate and change the game. They made this mod so modders can mod. Okay, so that one you never delete. If you did accidentally delete it, that's fine. You go to Steam, you verify your files, and everything's good. Hello, Holes. You got to leave, pick up the boys up from school. You go and do that, but thank you for jumping in. I hope you're all good. Go and look after the little ones. That's all good. So yeah, this is the mod directory. This is where you place stuff. If you put stuff in there, that's good. So we could go and get a mod. We could download a mod. Let me just see if I've got a mod randomly lying about. Let me find something. I will have a random mod on the screen, but let's okay, so I'm just looking down here. So here's my Ultimate Backpack mod, which is a zip file. Okay, so here's the zip file that you would download. What you want to do is you want to have a look inside this zip file, and you realize that this is already in a directory. Now the problem, what most people do is they right click on this and then they use Windows to extract all, and when they do that, it makes another directory or folder. Let me show you. So I'm going to do this, and what we have now is we have all the information that was in that zip file has come out, and if I click on it, there's a folder inside, and if I click on that, there's all these important little bits and bobs. That is not correct. You have not installed. Hello there, Angel. Hope you're doing all right. That, Sharon, is not how you install a mod, because when you have a mod, it must be a mod with a folder, and inside you must be able to find this modinfo.xml file. So when you are extracting, well, it depends, you can do it many different ways, but if there's a folder already in the zip file, then you'll right click and you will extract all, but you'll just take off this last bit of information here, just so it goes directly into the mods folder. And here we have it. I'll delete the zip file. We have, in our mods directory, we have a folder, and inside that folder you will see lots of stuff, but you'll definitely see a modinfo.xml. If you do that, then the mod will load. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. What have we got? Yes, we've got wildernesses, we've got all of this loveliness, we've got everything here. We're going to save this game. I'm going to put that in our little pack. We're now going to make an 8K version of this. Boom, boom, 8K, number 2. And we are going to change this. And we're going to generate the world again. Okay, Now, I said there's two different ways, Sharon, if you're still there. There's two different ways to install a mod. This is one way, which is all fine. Now, if I'm done with my mods, I'm not going to delete everything. I'm only going to delete my mods, and I'm going to leave this one alone. If you're happy with that, then just do that. That's all good. But it wouldn't be right if I didn't show you, here, watch of that. Oh, if I didn't show you the way that they actually want you to install mods. Now, the way to do this is you would press your Windows key and you would type in percentage, APPDATA percentage. Don't hit enter until you have typed the whole thing in, or you won't get the folder. Percentage app data folder. And once you've found that, it's a hidden folder. You want to press open. Yours will look different to mine because we have different things installed on our computer. But this is where the information about everything that you use, all the software on your computer, is stored by Windows, just so it has all that kind of funkiness. And this is where the fun pimps have actually stored the things like the worlds that I'm generating tonight, all your saves. It's somewhere that you should know about if you want to do anything with this game. So it automatically opens this thing here. You can see you'll have your username. My username is JMSON, and it has your app data and then your roaming data. Ooh, we're going to continue with this. What have we got here? That looks good. Not quite sure about that. We've got a big area here without. I think I might regenerate this one with a different seed. Just to see if I can get something that looks a little bit better. So here we are in our app data, and when we go there, it doesn't just open our app data, it opens this roaming one, which is fine, which is all good. And then in there you're going to find a 7 Days to Die directory. Now yours is going to look a lot different to all of this. You're going to have a lot less than I do. I have backups and everything in here, but it doesn't matter. But what you're not going to see is a mods folder. Okay, you're not going to see a mods folder as far as I'm aware. I don't know if they've changed that in version 3, but you're not going to find a mods folder. And then within here, you need to make a mods folder, and it has to be this one here, capital M O lowercase O D S. And you make a mods folder in here, which means you can add, and you can see I've got loads of zip files in here. All of that's irrelevant. The only one that's actually a folder is the one that I'm physically using on my machine right now. PGz Ultimate RWG V3 release. That is the one that I've loaded up here. And this is just me backing things up. You don't need to have this here. And then of course now, whatever mods you've got on here, you can just highlight the lot, hit delete, boom, they'll all go, and you haven't accidentally deleted the Fun Pimps one, which again is very important for mods to work. So this is the correct place to put them. But you've got to create the mods folder. Right, very quickly, what we've got. This looks a little bit more spread out. It's okay. I think it's going to do me for an 8K. So I'm going to save that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a look, and we're going to see if we can do something a bit funky here. Can we add some mountains around the edge? So if we make it a custom edge, and then I put mountains all the way around the edge, just a little bit here. Then what if we made this 8K map again with a funky set of random codes. I'm going to call this 03, and we're going to generate that. So let's have a look around whilst we're here doing the education. If that's our mods folder, if I go back one folder, we can see a lot of funky stuff here. And I say, not all of it, I've got lots of extra things in here, but what you can see is a generated worlds folder. And every time you generate a world, it gets saved in here. And you can see these are the 4 that we've generated so far. Here they are all kind of lined up. Put them in order there. There they are, they've saved them here, so you can back up things, which is great. There's also, if you ever have a problem with the game, there's a logs directory, and you just pick out the very latest log. My log is currently 0 because I'm currently writing it now. I'm in the game, but once you exit the game, it writes all the logs down here. If you ever have a problem with the game, just send that to me and I can have a look what's going on. There's a lot of other rubbish that you don't have to deal with. There's saves. and that means, for example, you can see all my saved games here. But if I played a game called South, I can't say that. If I went to Virgo County, you can see that I did a test on that one, and this whole bit, if you save this bit here, you can save your game, which is kind of nice. The save local is all these weird ones. These are when you go on a server, it saves stuff, and your screenshot directory is in here as well. So you can take random screenshots of me hanging off the edge of a cliff. That was me going, oh dear, I found a cliff. So it saves your screenshots in there as well. So there's lots of different things in here. And also, if you ever build a POI and you save it, your very own one in the game builder, then it goes to a local prefabs folder, which mine's got an X in front of it because I've been generating maps and I don't want any of these random tests to appear in there. But you'll have a local prefabs folder. Mine's a mess because I'm a modder. So just go through, and this is a good one to back up because when you uninstall the game, it doesn't uninstall this. So if you're trying to do a fresh install because you've got serious problems with the game, you need to find this and you need to delete that directory. Probably best to take a backup, then you can save yourself if there's any problems. But this is the one that you need to delete to make sure you get an absolute clean kind of full uninstallation of the game, because it'll always stay there. So that's basically the deal. That's how it works. Just to go over that very quickly. Oh, what have we got here? Yeah, we got mountains around the 8K city with wilderness. Okay, I'm going to save that one, and then I'm going to do the same for a 10K, and then that can be a little map pack for us to use. I'll just get 10K up. So yeah, Windows key percentage APPDATA percentage, and then it should say percentage update file folder. Hit the button, off you go. Gamer Dragon TV with 18 raiders. What a gorgeous human being. Film Gamer Dragon TV, how are you doing tonight? We're generating maps, we're not playing, mate. Let me just give you a shout out. Let's see what you have been up to. Dragon, the Welsh Dragon TV. I love it. Oh, double whammy. We were racing each other. 7 Days to Die, of course. Please tell us about your game. I know that you probably want to run away quick because you're knackered after a stream, but tell us quickly what you've been up to, what you're doing. Vanilla, modded, messing about. What kind of map you're doing? But thank you for bringing everyone over. I hope to entertain them. As I say, I'm not playing tonight. I'm making maps with my little mod. Right, drink goes down there. Fantastic. Well, that's brilliant. So we are generating one right now. You've just started the Prepocalypse overhaul mod. Excellent. I've not played that yet. How does it feel? Does it feel? Is that the one where you're a prepper and you've like got a store of stuff? Is that the one? Should we have a quick look? Let's have a quick look. I wonder if I can. Oh, I've already got a browser up with my stream on there. We don't need that right now. Prepocalypse 7 Days to Die. Let's have a look. Yes, there it is. Oh, they've got a V3 on Nexus. Let's go and have a look at it on here. Okay. Yeah, I know this one. Yeah. So you are prepared somewhat, and then you get in there. Look at these lovely faces they've got there. Yeah, smack around the face. Oh, that's on top of the tower. Oh, very good. Ooh, yeah, I love it. Look at those guns. Got some sample stuff in there. We've got a knife, day one. Well, what prepper would not have a knife? Absolutely. No, definitely need to try this one. So what's it got on there? Okay, farming, oak raven stuff. It's always good. Expanded inventory, lovely. It's looking nice. Okay, yeah, I've definitely got to give that a go at some point for sure. You start with well, you would if you're a prepper. You'd have some kind of form of transport for sure, which is all good. Yeah, when someone's going to mod electric vehicles into the game and you got to charge them up, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. No, it's a nice way to start. Nice little bike. It'd be nice if the game kind of had a mod. That'd be a nice mod where there's broken bikes everywhere and you could take them apart and build a bike on a workbench or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Be kind of cool. Anyway, but yeah, knife and a bike. Basically, you're sorted. Just you can go out at night then, enjoy yourself. Finbud. It's the top shite best hands down. Well, lovely. We're making some maps today, Finn, because I want to try and collate these maps and make a little map pack just to help some people along, because then people can use the code and generate themselves. We're making some basic maps tonight, just enjoying ourselves. That looks like a nice 10k map with mountains surrounding it and some wilderness. We're going to say, oh no, we're not going to hit that button again. We're going to save that game. So now we have, I still got it over here? Nope, let me just quickly get it. We've made 6 maps so far today. Generated worlds, so there we go. So we've got different types of maps in here. So we just generated this beautiful map here. The mod automatically gives you a little preview, this little preview here. And we can see lots of gorgeous things in there. Mountains around the edge. Lovely jubbly. No, it's all good, Finn. It's all good. But yeah, so we're just going to make some more maps, enjoy ourselves, and have a good chat, basically. That's what it's like. I want to find out. Tell me about what mods you like. Tell me about what funky things you've been doing. Hate to raid and run. No, you've always got to raid and run, because I know what it's like at the end of a blooming thing. You don't want to be nattering. Get out of here. Go and get some rest. Go and check on the family. Oh, and thanks for the lurk. That's all. That's even better. But whatever. Check out, man. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy yourself, Gamer Dragon TV. Thank you, Gamer Dragon TV. Round of applause. Woohoo! Right, what should we make next? What should we make next? So what I'm going to do is, because I'm making lots of maps, I'm going to go to my reset everything button. Now that means my edge settings have gone back to vanilla, and these have turned off as well. So we're going to go through bit by bit, make a few bits and bobs. We're going to make some mega cities now, some different types. So we'll make a 10 and an 8. That's always a good start. So we'll shove in a random seed in here, and then we're going to call it PGz Mega City underscore 8K underscore, no, not underscore 8K, just 8K underscore 01, just so it matches the rest of the things that I've been making. We're going to do nothing else funky. We're just going to make a mega city. Just going to make a mega city, and that'll all be good. You're trying out AEC mod, and you've been using my map mod. Fantastic. Absolutely, no. Let's have a look at that then as well. Let's get that one up. Did I already close my browser? Okay, let's get a browser up dedicated for things today. Let's have a look at that one as well. The AEC project, end game overhaul, server side, vehicles server side. Is that what it is? I don't know it. I don't know it. AEC vehicles mega pack. Is this the one? This looks funky. Whoa. Okay, they're not messing about here. Wow. 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 A lot going on. These look pretty damn good. Oh, wow. I love it. See, this is the great thing. A lot of people diss AI because they just watch slop and lots of it's rubbish. But if you're doing something like this and you're like, right, I've got this thing, I want a schematic kind of diagram. How cool is that? That is really cool. 100+ vehicles, lots of modifiers, crafting stuff. Just how cool is that? Seriously. So you've been playing, look, whoa. Have we got, whoa. I need to see some of that. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, I like that. Just a good old proper 4x4 adventure mode. I need some of that action. Look at that thing. with the old cases in the top. Love it. Oh, got the bear there. It's a mod pack. It's not just this, is it? But he's got a big one. Blow me now. So it changes the game a lot, but I'm liking these. Yeah, I just think it's underrated a lot. The problem is people don't actually use it. Now I've got to the point now where I use it a lot. I have literally been working on like stuff for my work, and in the past you couldn't make PowerPoints or anything that was very good, but now if you train one up and give it the right data and you can locally host it and do it properly, it's just amazing now. It's just amazing. And I've been dealing with a lot of data recently, and I've been doing my own data, and then I've been getting it to do more advanced stuff for me. It's just unbelievable. Oh my god, flying things. I love flying things. I love flying things. It's a handful of mods for the same guy. Well, we'll have a look at some of the other stuff that he's doing. Let's have a quick look. So this is the AAC project. But if I go to here and I just put in AC, oops, I should get all his gun for. Vehicles, end game, Project Z, boss stuff. Let's have a look at all of the stuff he's been up to. Mods, 32 of them. Clean and sober enemy hit bar, nice. Inventory and tool belt. Followers, oh man, you can get a little dog or something. Bandits versus survivors. Sheriff mode. Archer mode, this is cool. Oh, there's a lot. I must say I have not tried them at all. I've got to have a good look at all this lot. Someone's been busy. Someone has been busy. Bosses. This is crazy. Okay, that looks cool. I think I've seen. Was it this boss on somebody's stream, or was it this one here? This boss archer, this giant. I think I've seen that. Oh yeah. Oh, a lot here. So yeah, well worth messing about with that lot. Pretty cool. Anyone got anything else? We'll keep looking. Right, how are we doing? This is a mega cities. This takes a little bit longer because we're trying to coat the entire map with city tiles. Zombies with guns, yeah. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? I have no idea. Sounds scary to me. Early game, that must suck. I'm out of murky water, people. I need to nip outside and get to the puddles. Oh well. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got a teensy bit in my canteen. This might be a bit old, to be honest. Nah, it's still drinkable. Let's clear out this canteen. Yes! And this is why I have a canteen. Perfect. That's my camping canteen, but or one of my camping canteens, but it's been a couple of weeks since I've been camping, so I thought I'd bring it up here. That's good. Where's my, at the moment, it's not murky enough for me. I need to add my murk. Add my murk. That's what we'll do. Let's add some murk in there, and we'll make it murky. Mega takes me 14 minutes. I don't know. We're just going to sit here and chat and make some. It's got to be done. It's got to be done, people. I don't think it normally takes me 14 minutes, but I am running a VNC server, browser, Discord, chat, OBS, 3 screens. You know what I mean? Like, things are going to be a bit slower on mine because I'm keeping the computer busy. Do you know what I mean? I don't like it to not be boiling hot in this room with 1, 2, 3 computers running, you know? We need a beast map for the server. Yes, that is a very good point. Tonight, we want to try and make some kind of map that we're going to utilize on the server. No, I think you're absolutely right, 50. We can certainly do that. If I just go through these first ones and keep nattering for a bit, then we can, yeah, we can have a think about what different things. In fact, what kind of things do you think would make a good server map? I always like the mountains around the edge because it gives a kind of vibe to it. I like that. What else do you think you'd like to see in there, 50? What kind of thing? I think we should. I kind of, you know, we were going to use the spoke one. I know, with my hoodie. Yeah, but I've got to get the merch out, man. I've got to get. No one ever buys it except me, so, and 50. So I've got to get the merch on. But it's getting smaller. It was tight on me. Now it's not. Oh dear. My current diet doesn't feel personally like it's working, but it is when I put this back on. Have a think about what you wrote. Oh, did you write something? Let's have a look. Let's go and have a look at what you've written in the 7 Days to Die channel. What did you write here? You can do whatever you want. I'll finish it after it. Oh, that's your other one. Did you write something earlier? I can't see any comments, mate. No, it's just us nattering about making a mod. Oh, above in the chat. Did you write anything else? About, and I'm not, oh, I get very limited. It has a very limited amount to say for you. You just said make a beast one. Anyway, so that's done. That looks pretty damn good. It's a standard kind of layout, but that will do me. So let's save that. What did that take? 7 minutes or something like that? Let's try a different one. But let's make this a 10-minute, 15-minute job by making that generate world. Oh, in DMs. Sorry, mate. Beastmaster. Oh, yeah. I get the joke. I get the joke. We're holding, Finbud. We're holding. Cowboys and zombies with the old West Town. Yeah, you can make some nice old West Towns with this. Tech level never exceeds 0. Yeah, you can make some nice maps with this. You could make a big desert only. Lots and lots and lots of big western towns, stuff like that. It's alright, I get you now. What I want to know, 50, is what you want on the map. Do you know what I mean? What do you want on the map? I'd like mountains around it. I'm thinking of doing the spokes. Maybe not mess with the levels of height, but like do the spokes. And maybe do the spokes still so you have to cross over the central borders. But don't bother having the giant crater in there. But yeah, just so you have to walk down there, I think would be kind of cool. Hey, Donna. The old stop fuel waste mod still works in V3. Stops campfires, forge, cooking and melting things in when input is used, up saving the rest of your fuel. That's kind of cool. 50 just wants stuff to wrench. Okay, well I'll just make lots of big towns. Lots of big towns. Maybe we should force a few western towns in there as well, in the desert. Get some of that going. Well, you can make a map with this with just western towns if you want. Have you made that before, or do you need? I can show you tonight. That's the whole point. Then, if you've got any ideas, but yeah, you could make a desert only, or you could have western towns in all the different biomes. You can do that all here. You can certainly make something, but maybe in 10 minutes time when this map's complete. Yeah, basically in townships you can set what townships, you can make them all 0. Well, you're working on it, that's good. Yeah, and just remember everywhere I've built in, if you hover over any words, then a pop-up comes up and explains it, and there's a bit of guidance at the bottom of each section as well. So I've tried to make it, because people generally don't read the manual, There is a manual, but I wanted it so it's kind of built into the game, so people can just kind of get on with it, which is kind of thing. Yeah, it's definitely useful. It's like, obviously, you know, for years I was using Terragon, which I love, absolutely brilliant. But you really had to know it to use it. Like, I had to put in a lot of hours to get reasonably good at it. Whereas I thought, what about some of that functionality but built in the game? You won't get as deep as you can in Terragon. That's obviously the way to go if you want the most advanced maps, because you can input terrain, your own personal terrains and everything. But what could vanilla do? That was the idea of this one. Yeah, we can try it in a bit. Let's just try and get this map over and done with, so at least we got something saved on the mega city side of things. And then we could maybe try and do an old west map. You know what I mean? Just see. What are you looking for? Are you looking for just desert, or are you looking for like all the standard biomes, or a special kind of layout? What kind of thing would you like, Finn? What kind of layout would you like? The old pop-ups, yeah, man. Okay, that's all right. That's pretty good murky water, even though it's been sat in that container there for a good couple of weeks. It's all right by me. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't made any mods for a couple of weeks. Well, a week or so. Well, okay, I have, just not stuff for myself. But, yeah, I've got to think of what my next mod's going to be. I don't know. Half of me wants to make something a bit bigger, a bit more long term, and then half of me wants to do a few little bits and bobs. What have I actually got on the cards at the moment? I'll have to have a look. Oops. Let's just have a quick look here, and I'll just share with people some of the things. Yeah, so I've got one of them that I've been working on a while ago, which actually does like an end, like makes an end game to everything. I've got, oh yeah, I've still got to do that. I've been making one, trying to make an Alpha 17 vibe for V3, and I've managed to get all the zombies. So I've got all the zombies from Alpha 17 cloned onto the bodies of V3, so that works quite well. But then I've been messing around with making my own set of zombies as well. I've got my challenges mod to fix, which kind of links in with the end game thing. What else have we got? Oh yeah, I made one of them. That's on the Discord. My testers have tried that one out. It's a bit of a crazy one, but it basically, you can get it to run like 50 seeds, and then it reports back on the quality of those seeds of what you get, which is an interesting one. I don't think it's going to be used by many people, but I just like the idea of trying to work out what seeds do. That's pretty much where I'm up to at the moment. Yeah, the Wasteland contracts, the end game, they're the kind of ones that I've got to do. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Yeah, YouTube series, Cowboys and Zombies. I love it. Why not? Bitterman, how are you? Double G has revised and revamped the old zombies. They're regular mods and go. Very good. Well, I was just messing about. I was kind of putting them into V3 rather than importing them directly, and then using what's been created to then make new zombies. Just messing, mate. Got a mess. I'm sure it's been done by, well, it has been done by people before. I just wanted to make my own. Sometimes you just do things to learn stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's all good. Right, we're up to 7 minutes. This is where the 8K finished. So we're gonna, but the 10K could be double that time. So think about the maths. 8 by 8 is 64. 10 by 10 is 100. So we've got okay, we got a third of the time on top. So it could at least, this could take 10, 11 minutes easily. Maybe more like 11, 12, but yeah. We'll get there though. We'll get there. It just means you got to keep talking to me or I'm just going to sit here like a numpty all on my own. You got to tell me funky things. Educate me. Because that's the thing. How many mods do you think I actually mess with? It's hardly any. The amount of times I make a mod and then I go through it all and kind of come up with the ideas and mess around and stuff. I've even made complete mods before. And then I've kind of gone online and I thought, and I just do my normal thing where I just have a look to see what people have done. And then I realise that someone's done exactly what I've done. Because I don't use mods. If I want a mod, I go, oh, I'll make it. Like the other day, I was so annoyed. I don't know why I got so annoyed by it, but this has nothing to do with 7 Days to Die. But I don't know if you know, on Windows 11, you have a taskbar right at the bottom. But what I wanted was a taskbar on my second screen. And potentially one on my third screen. But I wanted one on my second screen. With different icons. You can do it in Windows 10, all the old ones. But you can't do it in Windows 11. So guess what? I made one. And I even made it, which is kind of cool, where if you click on an icon on the second taskbar, it forces the program to open up on that second screen. So if I open up a Notepad, Notepad++, and the last thing I looked at happened to be some personal information, it won't accidentally pop up on this screen. So I'm kind of, you know, it's all good. If anyone here, by the way, if anyone here wants to go into the little drawer, we have a little drawer coming on. It will be drawn soon. If you head over to my Discord, links are in the description or in the information below on Twitch. And if you go there, there is a channel. If you join the Discord, please say hello there. There's one called Giveaway, and if you go to Giveaway, then you're in competition with Hulls, because every time I stream, then people can, you know, put in for a ticket. Hulls is very good. Hulls and Shaz are very good at putting in a ticket every time. Hulls is doing it right now. Right now, Hulls is doing it. And their tickets to go in for, what have we got this month? Well, we're going to probably do another one. We'll do this maybe this week or something. I have got, it's going to be one draw, and we'll give away 3 things. 3 draws, basically. Jolly Raider, Butcher Armor set, and Hell Reaver set. 3 winners are going to turn up. Oh, who's this? Mr. Panhandler. Mr. Panhandler. How are you? Thank you for the follow. What was that on? That was on Twitch. That means you're here. If it's on YouTube, then it could just be a random person just watching my videos. And there you are. Hello and welcome, Mr. Panhandler. How are you today? Where in the world do you hail from, Mr. Panhandler? With your lovely pair of glasses. Oh, to be that young again, Mr. Panhandler. If only I looked that young. But there we go. Right, we've got to be almost there now. We've got to be almost there with this map, haven't we? The east coast of the US of A. Oh yeah. Well, you can't see them up here, but I'm a bit of a fan of flags. I've loved flags ever since I was a little kid. I used to have these massive things, and I've got flags up here. So you can't see them. I'm just going to point to where they are. But I've got these lovely boat flags. And they're just up here. So I've got the British flag, the English flag, the Welsh flag, because I'm partially Welsh. The White Rose of Yorkshire, because that's the county I live in. And then, of course, the Irish flag, because that is the most of my blood. And then on the sides here, I have the Stars and Stripes. They're sitting right up there. And on the other side, I had a spare area, and I didn't know what to get. I could have got Portuguese flag for 50, but because it's not on show, I thought I'd get the Skull and Crossbones, the Jolly Roger. It's up there. The Vexillologist. I don't know, I just always like flags. I always do that with my classes in school, in form time. Once a week I've got a website where throw up flags and I challenge them to learn them. By the time they've had me for 5 years, bam, they know every flag in the book. You're going to send me one, eh? It's got to be boat-sized flags. The ones I collect, the boat-sized flags are about this big. It's the ones I want. He's going to send me some massive thing. I'll have to stick it on the wall here. Yeah, on the old blue screen here. Stick it up there. This is taking some time. Come on. Oh yeah, it does look very good. It does look very good. Well, I did live there for 5 years, so I thought I'd have the and my mum's Welsh as well, so where's your 7 days to die flag mod? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's not too bad, so that's quite easy to do. I did add to this, not flags, but I did add countries to this mod. So if you want to make island shapes, you can use a country to kind of make that. So I did that. Yeah, all countries, all flags. My God, just imagine updating that when somebody has a war or something, or some regime change. It's like, why haven't you updated the flag mod? That'd be funny. We could certainly make a flag mod. Should we write it down? I need to... Where is... Man, this tidying up business. And then you move your book with all... I don't even know where my book is. Don't you worry. I wonder if I've got any spare here. Oh yes, we have spare notepads. Boink. We'll have one of those. Okay, stick that back in the cage. Get back in the cage. Right, let's get the pen out. Which colour pen should we use? Ooh. It depends if you're drawing flags. You need all colours, you see. I'm going to use the lovely blue colour today. I'm going to get that in there. All right, so let's make this our new mod ideas booklet. Oh, Finbud's got all capital letters on us. This is a brand new pen. This is, of course, I've just opened this pack and put them here. I've got 2 packs of these. One I use for work, and this one I've just added here. Right, so we want the users, the players have asked. We want to see if we can make a flag mod. In brackets, all countries. Now we say that, we come up with the idea, but has somebody done this? You know what I mean? Should we have a quick look? We'll go over to good old thingy and we'll go flag mod. Flagons. No, there's no flag mod. Oh man, we got lots and lots of lovely questions. I won't read the DMs live, but let's have a look and see. Dajor commented on one of every POI. Is it a nice thing or is it a Muppet thing? Great idea, but it needs work. Thank you, Dajor, for your positive words for this that does work. It ignores a lot of RWG mixer modified settings, silently fails on road gen. This is what I've got to put up with. This is a comment from a real person. This is what they want to do. Great idea, but it needs work. It ignores a lot of RWG modified settings, silently fails on road gen. Tried a few times. I cancel after 10 minutes. Actually maps in under 23 seconds. The town and cities appear okay with POIs, but not all roads at all. Yes, I run a heavily modded game. Sorry, I need to do my. Let me get these on. Yes, I run a heavily modded game. There we go. With additional POI packs, and I know you're going to blame that. Whatever, I thought you should know. Okay. I don't blame the mod packs. I blame you. Submit. And that's how you deal with these people. Right, what's Mercenary Grok got to say? I'm consistently stuck on 99% wild pit. Yes, yes. Others have reported such an issue. And every time it seems to be one of three things. Number one, number one, they are too young in age and have the attention span of fingers, a banana, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, banana. Ooh, nice dice, hello. Dissident, welcome. Right, that's number one. Number two, you gotta have three things, you see. Then they can say AI generated it. What are we gonna have next? They. Users. Okay, next one. Users are running a potato PC and blame everything except their memory. It kind of implies that they've got bad memory as well. No, just and blame everything else. That'll do me. Number three. What will be the third thing? They're Muppets. They run a potato PC. Users. Oh, come on, my stupid keyboard that needs cleaning. Users are running upwards of 69 plus mods that conflict with this mod and cause small animals to perish. Does that explain it to them? Hope so. Hope so. What can you say to these people? And then let's have a look at the DMs, see if I can share them or if they're too personal or if it's just somebody asking for my body. I doubt it. Let me have a quick look. Hello, I like mod. No, it's aha. I want gun GNS road play, but I want traders on start biome. How can I make it? Love you, help me. Okay, that's Russian translation. I'll give them that. I think they're going to get an ignore. Hello, excellent creator. That is such a made-up username. That is such a made-up username. I am a staff member of a game mod platform from China. Don't believe me? Here it is. What balls is this? Hello, excellent creator. I am a staff member of a game mod platform from China. We found that your mod is great, and we want to obtain your authorization to share your mod on our platform. We will not use your mod to make any profit, and will mark your relevant information and links so that players can directly use them with it. You can have no permission. I see no details of your platform. I require all information to vet your game mod platform. Submit reply. Go away. Weirdos. Right, there we go. Nexus mod. Oh, we're done. We got a big one, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she said. I got a big one here. Let's save that bad boy. Right, nice. Nice. Yeah, we could do. Oh my gosh. I must say, after that conversation today, I almost deleted all my channels and the Discord. That's a big boy, isn't it? That's a big boy. Right, let's go off piece now. I can make maps anytime. I like making them here. But I'm going to reset everything, and we're going to try. Let's see if you're still about. Finbud, you're still there. You're still there. Should we make something a little bit Wild Westy for you? Yes, sir. Would you like multi-biomes or would you like just desert? That is my question for you. That's quality murk. That is murky water of qualityness. I'm like, let's go just desert. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to biome. And in the biome mode, we're going to pick single biome, which then allows this section to appear or be used. And we're going to put desert on there. I just lost the last tiny bit of hope in our species, but otherwise, it was okay. So special. Yeah. So now we've got a nice single biome. We're going to make it a little bit easier. We're going to keep on here. All right, we'll chuck in a world seed like so, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to PGz Desert Wild West, okay, _01 in case we make more. So we've got a lovely desert map there. There's our lovely single biome desert. We're not going to do anything too crazy here. Let's go to our vanilla settings. We can leave these as default, mess with them a bit. This has already been overridden, but these are still valid. Okay. Now we're going to go to Township, and in Township, we're going to go to Custom, which is going to activate all of this bazillions of weird things here. And I don't claim this is going to work, because sometimes this doesn't work, but it's all to do with the seed. I'm going to untick everything. Everything gets unticked. We don't want any of these things here. What we want is we want Old West everywhere. But we only need it in the desert because that's the only place we're actually running at the moment. But that's fine. Just to make sure, you don't have to because we switched them off. But just make sure, I'm going to make sure that all of these are on 0. Oopsie. There we go. Just make sure these are all on 0. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, just to show you. We can make all of these on 0. So there's going to be no tiles whatsoever. No, once is it looks like I'm swearing, but it's actually count, and this one is tile. Wastes and cities, no thank you. We don't want any. We don't want any big cities, but we do want Old West, and the default is to have really only 2 tiles. They're only small little things. Okay. Roger that then. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try this. Now, the reality is, and like if you want this to be a bit more spectacular, go and use Terragon, but it's not built into game. If I say to it, I want anywhere from 2 tiles up to 52 tiles, the way vanilla reads that is it always goes on the big side. It doesn't mess with, like, oh, I'll do a 14, I'll do a 27, I'll do a 52, I'll do a 2. It doesn't do that. It always pushes to the larger side, which is kind of annoying. Can't do much about it. As I say, this is a vanilla generator. But if we do something like, I don't know, we'll start off with Lucky Legs 11, right? We'll do that. This means that in the desert, we're only going to have an Old West, and we're going to have 2 to 11 on there. They're probably going to be a bit on the big side. That'll be fine. So what we'll do to start with is we'll just generate that, and we'll just see if things are working. Now, sometimes if this stops working, right, it can have a little conflict here or there from the previous maps you've got, and all you do is you exit the game and come back in and start again. You can always copy this code here and paste it back in. But there we go. Let's generate this world and see what we get. And that's all we've changed. We just said single biome, and we've just said give me all the gorgeous stuff that you would have in there, and we'll see what we get. Now, we haven't changed the default rivers and everything. All of that stuff you can mess, all that's done. And then we have a look at this, and we have a look and we go, what's going on here? So what's going on here is we've got 1, and then it tried to generate some bits and bobs, and it's gone a bit weird. Okay, so this is where normally people message me and tell me I'm an idiot. But what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to look, we're going to have to try and get our towns to many. I'm going to bring my hills down, get rid of my mountains, just to kind of mess with it and just see if it makes a difference. We'll get rid of rivers, cracks and lakes and all that business, and we'll just see what that does. See if it does a difference, or is there something somewhere in the mod that's just pushing it to not do that job. But that's what we'll see. Do you know what it is? I know what it is already, and this is the mistake people make. I've just increased it, but did I increase the count? Did I increase the count? Township. Count. 0 to 2. There's 2. So the mod is doing the right thing, but I've not done the right thing. It is called a payback error. Alright? It's the problem is between the keyboard and, well, the chair and the keyboard. It's me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say, look, come on, beast this bad up. We've got legs 11, lucky 21. Now we'll generate that and we'll see what we get. Pebcac. Problem exists between chair and keyboard, or keyboard and chair. It doesn't really matter which way around you get it, but that's always the problem. I do hate the rivers in the game, and that's why I made rivers. Now we're laughing. Now we've got a whole network of gorgeous things. Notice they're all on the bigger side. I can't stop that with the mod. I would love to have it with some small ones. Now we do have some small ones down here and some bigger ones up here, and we do have something. We've got 2 distinct sides. You've definitely got a bit of a challenge in there. I like that. You've got to give me feedback, mate, and tell me what to do here. But if I increase this even further, right, and I make these a bit more chunkier, and then maybe, I don't know, we could turn around and say, let's have some craters. Well, let's not do that. Let's go to crater and override them, okay? Let's get 2 to 8 craters, blah, blah, blah. We'll stick it on default, because my craters are better than their craters. Their craters is a zone with very small little craters, about 8 of them, and they look rubbish. We could have a canyon. We could override the canyon. Say we just want 1 canyon, and we want to have it going, let's say, not vanilla stamp, random natural. Maybe we want a nice land bridge over it. Maybe you want, if you use road bridges, then you're going to have to install the bridge mod things as well. But let's just say some land bridges. I thought I could change, well, we'll just do it. Okay, we'll just see what happens. And again, we are still at the mercy of the seed, everyone. So we got a little canyon there. It's not very long. I don't know if it's going to interfere with the things that we're making, but we've got a canyon. We've started, and this is why it's worth doing small maps, generating a few things, getting some ideas. Notice my craters are round and cratery, and a crater, which is what you expect. None of this like splattering of small pimples. We don't want that. We could shove a crater across the whole damn thing if you want. Sorry, a canyon all the way through. Cracking all the way through the whole map. And look at that. Beauty. Alright, let me show you what we got here. Whoopsie daisy. So we go down here, and there's our little canyon, where every time a road goes across it, it makes like a little land bridge. So you can kind of drive over it. It's going to look a bit weird. It's a bit odd with these green ones. It kind of slopes over the tarmac. It probably looks better in game than it does in the preview. Here's a main one. That's got a decent land bridge over the top. Alright, now of course there's probably too many little green ones in there. But we just generate something else and we see what happens. Let's get the old canyon going. Let's make it definitely go across the entire map. Let's do that. Let's smack the old keyboard again and get something a bit different. Alright, let's generate the world and see what funkiness we're going to get. Now I can't do, because we're pushing it, and this is what this mod does, we're pushing the system. It tries to draw roads all the way from one thing to another, and it tries to connect every single different ending of stuff. And these particular townships don't have terminations on them, which means they've all got a road at the end, and that means the game wants to join every road to every other place. So you get a lot of green roads. I can't do much about it because I haven't yet done anything about roads, but it looks pretty. There's a massive canyon across it. You've got two lovely passes there. All right, two lovely passes there. Now that's a bit weird because it's done a green road through here and up the side and all over. That's a bit weird. That is a bit weird. But that just comes with the territory of these kind of maps. So you see what I mean? There is no termination to any road in an Old West. Therefore, the game will draw a line from every open road. Whoopsie. From every open road, and it will draw it somewhere. So it can't. I just can't do anything about that right now. But it's kind of like, it's like a little flower, doesn't it? Kind of like this. Interesting. So yeah, it's kind of something funky. What else could we do? We've got water around the sides right now, or we've actually got vanilla around the sides, which means it randomly puts water or mountains on there. We can mess with the edges, and we can force the edges to be like, again, we could make the mountain, because I think the mountain looks pretty lovely. Okay. What else could we mess with? We've got a nice canyon going through there. POIs, I'm not going to mess with those because we're just doing this. If you see the wilderness expansion, this is for making wilderness only maps. When I come up with the next version of this, at some point, I'm going to have to make that very, very, very clear, because people try and use this with other settings. They don't go together. We've done that. Terrain. We don't need any biome stuff. We don't need any of that. We've done our single biome. Yeah, we're pretty much there. This is all we can really do. What we want to just do is simply maybe add a few more mountains, add this, see how it pans out. Maybe just get a small little amount of lake in there. Get a random other thing. Let's generate it and see what happens. So this is how we do it, mate. And what I can do is, if something looks nice, I can save this for you right now, shove it on Discord, and you can download and give it a go. We've got a fairly, not very wobbly kind of deal here, but this one might be fun. Some of these mountains are gonna push some of the things into different places. It'd be interesting to see what happens. But again, I say it over and over again, it's all to do with the seed. Keep changing that. It does look a lot like a circuit board, or it looks like leaves growing on trunks, isn't it? You know, on a branch. Kind of cool. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to generate them. I just never see them anymore. See, that's kind of cool. You got a few mountains hiding away a few things there. This looks a lot better. I'm going to save this one. Okay, I'm going to save that one, because if I zoom into it and then I hit save, because I've had to make a way of saving that preview. Whatever's on the preview when you hit save is what gets saved. So if I started zooming in and then I put that and I hit save, it would save that image. So we've got to have a look at this. But this one looks kind of nice. We've got some stuff hidden behind different bits and bobs. We don't have an excessive amount of green roads going across. We've got one that kind of passes down into the canyon, which looks exciting. We've got a road here, one there. That one's got a land bridge, and we've got one over here. Okay, that's a little bit odd. That's very odd indeed. But I think we can survive with that. I think that's a pretty damn good map. What we should do is we should test it. Let's test it for you, Finn. We're going to go back here. We're going to play the game. We'll go into testing mode. New. We'll go into testing mode right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find this map and we're going to hit start. And we'll just see what it looks like, because people moan about, oh, it looks crap. But trust me, the preview is not always great at showing roads. There will be some problems. Welcome to vanilla. Welcome to vanilla. It ain't my fault. I did my best. I only spent 200 hours developing this mod. Minimum. Maybe 250. Like, deal with it. And I'm sure all you lovely people that are here, you can deal with it. It's just all those lovely people on Nexus mod Oh, hello. I thought I'd turn up and tell you that you're a complete arse. Thank you, sir. You can go and GFY. Yes. That's what I got to deal with. Hundreds of comments like that. Hundreds of comments. It is just so funny. If I wasn't the person I am, I'd be disheartened. But in the end, I'm just sarcastic as hell back to them. Right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into creative mode and have a good look at this place. All right. We will weather, fog, absolutely nothing, so we can have a good look, and we'll have a look around. So here is, let's have a look at the canyon first. So there is the road with a kind of land bridge on it, and here's this weird bit. So this looked worse than the preview. This looked like there was road coming down the side of this, but it isn't. It's just the preview is rubbish. So actually this is not too bad. This is like a way down into the canyon. You could even do a bit of digging down there, which is kind of cool. Actually, I quite like it. I don't see a problem. We haven't done big flat sides, which is probably the reason why those are there. We've got this here. We've got a road. Oh, this looks beautiful. Look at this winding little road. Because a canyon... Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. I like this a lot. Oh, these are good. I just love things like this where it just looks beautiful. All right, and there's the mountains on the edge, just isolating the map. Okay. And then we've got these beautiful little kind of like these little scenery parts. Nice few trees in there with a town hidden behind it. Maybe a wilderness thing right on the edge. Oh. Now, sometimes you get roads like this, and the roads come up here, and you might find something at the top, which you do. If you ever find a road that comes all the way up, but then there's nothing at the top, that's because the mod, if there's the ceiling of the world, if there's anything in the bottom kind of 20 blocks, then what it does, if anything, you know, a landing place happens in the bottom 20 blocks, it just gets rid of it. It just gets rid of it. Because up the top here, this has gone flat here. So I guess that I can only put down a certain amount of frames. Oops, variable. I think it's 4 I can put down. Because we're basically on top of the world. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're not. We just happen to have a flat one. Okay, so we're not near the top of the world. That's okay. But sometimes if you increase the mountain heights, you do get that. So what else have we got around here? That's beautiful. You can make a little base up there. Nice little towns. Look at the size of these towns. All right, so you've got plenty going on here. You're going to get some repeats, but this looks kind of cool. Now, you could... I hope in the future that the mod's going to allow you to say I want certain types of, you know, I could have a Wild West kind of feel, but maybe we could get some burnt houses in there or some certain old houses in there to expand what's allowed in there. At the moment, you could add houses, but you'd get modern houses as well. I want to see, like, those knackered houses. Too cuddly. Wow. How do you improve or learn if you dismiss all negative comments as go fudge yourself? Well, I don't with all of them. It's the politeness, isn't it? It's a bit like when you come into someone's chat, you say hello before you go, do you know what I mean? It's politeness. People just generally go, this is really bad. And their normal comment is, it doesn't work. Or, you know, it's wrong. It's no good. Now, that last person that we had said something along the lines of, you know, oh, it doesn't work. The roads are bad. This is this. This is that. When clearly they've probably got lots of other mods on, or they've chosen one seed and decided it's evil. So that's how it goes, too cuddly. Dear Knobhead, this mod sucks. It doesn't work. Exactly. Now, that deserves pure sarcasm. Now, I do understand. I understand, people, that a lot of you are from a different part of the world and you do not understand our sarcasm. Even if you say you do, you don't. You don't get it, all right? Because it's a very special... There's only 2 places in the world with our proper kind of sarcasm. And it is the UK and it's Portugal. No, Finland. They're pretty damn good at it as well. But they do it in their own kind of deadpan way. But basically, there's very few places that understand it. So I'm going to say these things. And I know that people will take offence. But that's what makes it funnier for us. It's just brilliant. It's exactly how it goes. Oh, look at this lovely little thing in between all this lot. This looks good. And then, oh, pop over the hill. Beautiful roads going through. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is scenic. Sharon knows what I'm talking about. Look at this. Oh, my God. I love this. Little nooks and crannies and bits and bobs. I just love cruising around on my motorbike. Do you know what I mean? Is that cuddly enough for you with a big K? Yeah, can't do anything about these straight lines here, but I think it's playable. Certainly playable as a map. Right, brilliant. Well, then basically it goes like this. I press escape and the whole game crashes. That is possible as well, because I'm doing too much. Also, my music has stopped because I'm out of the thing. Someone on Reddit was bitching about a modder's response. It was me, or pre-built, yeah. It's going to be one of us. But that's Redditors. I am of the generation where I do not Reddit. Because Reddit has created some of our society right now. Do you know what I mean? Lunatics. Right, so what I'm going to do right now for you is I'm going to take said map. Let me go into generated worlds here. Alright, so we're in generated worlds, and if I go to that Wild West map and I compress to a zip file, that would be good. But that's not what you do here, because I'm a professional. I wouldn't do that, because I've been in the game, haven't I? So it makes it too big. And this is what you always find. People test their maps and share their maps. Bad idea. If we organise by date, we can see that all of these, all of those have been added when I ran the game. The DTM processed, that's 131 megs doubled, right? All of those can go. You can generate those in seconds on your machine. So if I take that now and I compress a zip file, then hopefully we get something that is only going to be 100 odd meg big. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Discord. I'm going to go to share your maps. I'm going to chuck that in there. I'm then going to go into here. I'm going to put the map preview, and I'm going to hit enter. It's now going to upload those. I do have Discord, whatever it's called, premium thing, so I can upload the big files. So that's going up there right now. So it's up to you. No matter, I can release it as part of a pack, Finbud. But Finbud, I have just chucked those onto Discord. If you do join the Discord, then if you go to share your maps, then I'm currently uploading that map for you to download. Oh, well, IRC is still rocking and rolling. You've just got to be bothered to use it. Should we make the Physics Games IRC channel? Should we do that? And then we'll just chat in there. Forget Discord. Just ditch Discord and go straight back to IRC. Run those little bots to do all the stuff. Oh, I miss that, 50. Do you know what I mean? Or just get the old bulletin boards back. The old, what are they, BBS or whatever. We can make mods, games on there. You know, walk forward. An orc meets you. Bite, enter. Oh, yes. Let's get back to the early 90s. Brilliant. That's what we need. Yeah, an IRC channel. Oh, I've got a stranger's DM. Let me have a look at it. Oh my God, he's actually got boat flags or flags. Portugal. Well, Portuguese flag's good. I could put it there. It's got no blue, so it would come up. Maybe I could wear it around my neck for you. Do you know what I mean? I'll fire up my 8-bit Atari and my BBS again. Oh, it's just... Those were the days. Life was so much easier. Life was so much easier. I would just finish uni and then just go and sit at a computer and just do stuff. Those were the days. Those were the days. You'd need a refresher. Don't worry, I could write a tutorial on it. I could make a video on YouTube. Join the Physics Games IRC. Do you know what I mean? We all get MRC out and then just bam. But there's plenty of channels there, but they're doing some dodgy stuff on there, I'm sure. Well, it was always full of dodgy stuff, wasn't it? But you remember when we used to download from IRC? All the downloads were on there as well. That was crazy. It was great. I miss that. I'm going to see if MIRC is still about. I want to know. It'll be on Linux, wouldn't it? Here it is. This is what we're talking about. MIRC is a long-running internet relay chat client used for Microsoft Windows by Khaled Mardan Bey in 1995. The official MIRC. Oh my god, do you remember the icon? Oh my god, going back. Well, it's still downloadable. If you're looking for older versions, note that due to the number of bug and especially security fixings, we cannot recommend using them. Oh my god. That was, yes, this was something I used to use a lot back in the day. So yeah, we could do that. What if we go? Is there a browser IRC? There's a web client. Let's have a look. I need to add a net. Oh man, we want to just search for networks. But you can even do it in your browser now. This is pretty good. Let's see if there's a. Let's have a look. Any more here? Libra chat. Okay, yeah. Right, guest 28. Start. Okay, so this is what it used to happen. It used to come up and used to tell you that there was a lot of stuff going on. There are 31,000 people currently using it. Still 22,000 channels. Let's have a look at the channels. Oh, we've got no channels. We have to know our channels now. Search. Let's type in gaming. No, let's type in 7D to D. Is there any 7 days to die? No channels found. 7 days. No channels found. Gaming. Illegal. No. Test. Someone must have a test channel. Well, okay, it doesn't work very well. I'm gonna have a mess. The late 90s is called they want their chat client back. Oh man. Yeah, I miss the 90s. Still do. But yeah. Yeah, that was me at uni. It took me, so I started university in 1994, October 1994. It took me 3 months. They just had the internet installed. It took me 3 months to get told off for hacking into the university. And they took away my account. But because I was doing engineering, they gave me a dummy account. And the dummy account had more hard drive space, a whole 4 megabytes, and it had more access. And I used that for 2 years until they noticed. It was great. It was great. Right, what's next? We got to keep generating whilst we're nattering and thinking about the past. You were 4. Well, that's what happens. You get old, mate. You get old. Right, generated worlds. We were making some mega cities. We've got 2 of those. We need to make some more, and then we can do some more reminiscing. Let's do a mega city. This time, though, we're going to add mega city POIs. So wilderness POIs. And we're going to have a certain amount of reserved blank tiles. Okay. So we're going to have, like, let's say, a lucky 12. No. What we're going to have here, this is if we do an 8k map, let's have a look here. PGz O2. Let's Stick something in there. Let's make it, but let's have some gaps in there, okay? So we're going to have, let's say, 15 blank tiles. How many on an 8K? It's going to be quite a few, but it's going to allow us to have some wilderness. So we're just going to try that one and give it a go. In 94, you bought your first car. Yeah, I could have bought a car, but I didn't buy a car until I was... Well, I got my first car 20 years ago. I didn't learn to drive until 20 years ago, when I was 30. Because there was no need. There was no need when you're living the life of a university and researcher and all that lot, because what's the point? You're just sitting there at universities all day, everything's easy walk. It already dropped out of college. Holes, well, Holes is about 52 years old then. Well, 51 maybe. No, 52, you were 2 years into it. Yeah, because I did a foundation year. You were 27, oh, you did it late as well. Wow, you're an oldie then. But that's good, we like oldies here. I remember the 90s. 52 as a guest, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, don't worry, Finn, you can feel young around here. This is like the whole kind of... We're a good mix, actually, in our Discord, because there's plenty of us old uns there. There's a few young people to keep us young at heart. Do you know what I mean? But it keeps us going. You know, as long as I do my stretches in the morning and in the evening, then the body doesn't seize up. That's all you need to do at this age. Just keep on moving. Don't sit in a chair for hours modding. Go out, go and touch some grass. An Austin Mini Cooper 1000 Mark II. Very nice. Ooh, let's have a look at one of those, shall we? Let's have a look at one of those, shall we? What colour? Austin Mini Cooper. We had a Mini at one point. I can't remember what it was. It might have been one of these. Yeah, we had one of those. Look at that. Beauty. Oh, look at that in green. I do love the green. What's the damage on this? What is the damage on this? Oh, look at that little thing. Oh, it's beautiful. 23 grand for that. Mr. Bean green, yeah. Look at the white though with the black stripes. Damn. This little yellow thing from 1975. Only 4 grand. That must be knackered. This thing's only got 2.5k on it. What? Although they're a long way away. Let me get some in the UK. 22 grand for that. £22,000. Holy moly. I can't even separate them. Here we go. 1969 red. 16k. Classic. 68,000 miles on it. Those little things do go though. They do go. Beautiful car. Yeah, we had one of those just before I started driving. We had one of those, and then we upgraded to a VW Polo, and I learnt in that. And then after that, I got the Skoda Fabia, which is still, touch wood, just about working with 110,000 miles on it. But it's a diesel, so it should keep plugging on. It's got a new clutch. It's got all the timing sorted, so it's all good. There we go. Yes, another reminder. It does say beach armor giveaway, which is not. We're going to do a beach armor giveaway. I've just got another key for the beach armor actually. 12. Hey, lemon hell, mate. That's quite a lot. It's actually some of the previous ones we've got going. But anyway, if you want to find details, they're on the Discord. You just need to literally say hello in the right channel. You can do that once every stream, and we're going to be pulling out a hat. I don't know. What is it? Is it Monday today? Yeah, Monday today. Maybe we'll do it this week. Well, we'll do this week. We'll do it this week. And then we can do a little short beach giveaway before I've got to go back to work. An escort. Classic escort, love. My name's Sharon. I've got an escort. Are you sure you're not from Essex? Sharon, are you not? Are you from Essex? Escort? Sharon? Come on. Don't be lying. You said you moved up north. You're from Essex. You've got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. First boyfriend was called Mark. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Alright, Mark and Sharon. Our name's up top of Escort. It's going to have to be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Come on, Sharon, admit it. You and Mark in that car driving around Essex. Alright, guys. Alright, it's a bit more southeast I am, but defo. Ah, someone's from Essex. Or are you from further down? Not quite Essex. A bit higher up. Well, that ain't south. Where I'm from, above the Thames is the north, innit? Right, there we go. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Because I thought that would be a lot of tiles. But that's not a lot of tiles that are free. And it hasn't seemed to put any wilderness in these tiles here. That's a bit disappointing. We can make ourselves a little... Let's make 30 of them. Let's make 30 of them. And see what that does. I'm also going to change this because I don't like it. Let me just make that big again. Let's try that. I think it was an Allen. Okay, that's good. That's like second tier to Marks back in the day. Although I suppose, did you say you're a little bit older? So it would have been an Allen. Allen. And now that Allen, I can guarantee, is into something like astronomy or radios or something Allen-esque. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be Allen. Allen's. I work with an Allen. It's just it's such a good name. Alright, mate. My name's Alan. Alright, geese. So Sharon's from down south as well. Alright, love. Alright, Sharon. I'll come get you with my brand new 237,000 mile Escort. I'll see you at 7. We're gonna go partying, love. Do. What, upside down pineapples and keys? Keys in a bowl? Yeah, that's an Allen. Absolutely, mate. Oh. Or he's into flags. Something. By the way, I've just listed all the things that I'm into, by the way. We all had CB radios. Roger, roger. Alright, Sharon, I've got the Escort running. I'll be there 7 PM. You alright, love? I'll be up Essex, pick you up. Alright, roger that. Roger. Nice. Sharon, we're going out tonight. Oh yeah. Do you know what I mean? That one actually does CB as well, doesn't it? That's a lovely one, the Radtel. The Radtel's a good one. Does the lot. Does the lot. Well, I won't show you all the random things I've got. But yeah, that one does have 2 antennas. It can't beat anything. I've got a big one, love. Oh. Shall I extend my antenna for you? There we go. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. I can point at the map. There is the forest. There is the snow. And there is the wasteland. Yeah, there's the desert. Can I point over there? There's the desert. And the burnt. Oh no, the burnt. I can't. President. The presidents are very good. I do have a Midland. It's in the garage right now. I do have a proper Midland for the car. But my name is not Alan. Okay? It's not Alan. There you go. See, you'd never thought we'd expand into that. The amount of weird stuff I could show you in my room. 3D printer, guitar, lots of radios, lots of torches, lots of torches. I'm an addict. I'm an addict to torches. Just stuff. Just stuff. This is it. The joy of being a single man, an older, mature gentleman. Just do what the fudge you want. Like stream all day. I've even got 2. Let's go back in time a bit. I've even now got 2 Rubik's snakes, because I had the one, but when I got a new washing machine last week, I found another one behind it. Oh yeah. I got my little hey, my kids stopped playing with them. They became teenagers, so I stole them. I got my Powerball. I got my piggy. Yeah, I got the piggy. Got lots of things, basically. Lots of things. You know, I need to get out more. I need to know some people. All right, I need to know. I don't know anyone. You know what I mean? That's why I live online. Lovely jubbly. I wish this. Come on, hurry up, map. Your map's taking so long. I'm showing you all the weird bits. What other weird bits have I got here? Lots and lots of weird stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got to be the only person who has a giant bag of pork scratchings by them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that looks a bit nicer. We're not getting wilderness in the desert and the snow, though. Why is it not pushing it over there? I want to have a quick look here. The wilderness is not part of this. That's odd. I don't quite know why it's doing that. Well, it's going to have to do. It's going to have to do because I'm about to save it. Boom! Go up to 10k because I want them for my map pack. We're going to do one of those. Maybe this is going to have to turn into Ask Physics for random weird things to just share. Oh, let's turn this up to like 75 because it's going to be, no, it only needs to be a third bigger. Okay, let's make it 60. We'll double it and it'll kind of look good, I think. 10k, blah, 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 blah. Generate world. We'll do that. The wilderness of the little white dots on there. All you need is a pair of crackers. Clackers. Clackers. Castanets. Clackers. I know the word. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a clacker? I'm going to search the word clacker and see if it means something in young person speak now. Oh, clack, clack, clack. Yeah, those things. No, I don't have a clacker. Let's go onto Amazon and buy some clackers, shall we? That's what I was thinking originally. The old kind of football clackers. And maybe you're talking about the pair of balls. Don't know. Maybe. Some clackers. No, I don't need any clackers. I don't know what other weird things there are to hand. Not a lot, really. Well, we can have a look. I showed you a little piggy. What else have I got? I got my little 3D printed horse. Now, 50's not allowed to answer this. What movie's that from? What movie's that from? Obviously, if you do 3D printing, you always make a boat. You know, a little boaty. I got that down here. Where's Jen? What do you mean, where's Jen? I got one ball. My mini football. And of course, I do have here. No one ever uses them anymore. Can anyone want to use their points to play me a pickled Rick? There's my little pickles. I've still got loads of these damn things lying about. I've got to do a giveaway at some point. But the problem is if somebody wins and they live in the middle of nowhere, and then I send it to them, and then they got to pay like 12 quid tax.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Yeah, Pickled Rick. We've got loads of little pickles. I don't know, I'm going to have to... You know what I mean? Maybe I can only send them to people in the UK. But we don't do enough with the old pickles anymore. Come on, where's the emotes tonight? Well, let's have a...
I love you, kitchen gun!
Where's old Rick jiggling his butt cheeks? Is that even... It might not be a thingy anymore. I don't know if it's there. I don't know if it's even on there anymore. It's not on there anymore. We got the pick. I brought the pickle back. And I got the PGz, the screamer. Yeah, I've got to sort these out. I've got a lot of work to do behind the scenes. That there was 50 probably blowing my brain out with a kitchen gun, which I usually have to explain, don't I? Because people don't realise. So every time we find a gun in the toilet in 7 Days to Die, I go, woo, it's a toilet gun. But there's no like toilet gun sound, but there is a kitchen gun sound. And all you got to do is go onto YouTube. I won't play it here, copyright stuff. But if you put in kitchen gun, don't worry, the feds won't be after you. But you're going to see a short, and below that you're going to see a BBC programme, which is a kind of a sitcom thing by Peter Serafinowicz, whatever the comedian was called. And it has the kitchen gun sketch. So I urge you to go to the kitchen gun sketch.
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun. This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun and it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob. Goodbye, dirt. Grubby tiles. I love you, Kitchen Gun.
See? That's it.
Rusty taps. You can even use it on the washing up. There, all clean again. New Kitchen Gun, now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning.
Oh my gosh. Could you hear it? Could you hear the browser? Oh.
I love you, Kitchen Gun!
See, look at that. It's only putting wilderness. It doesn't put wilderness in the desert and the snow. Why is that? Bug report. That is a bug report. Okay. So we're going to save that anyway. Just so we got one. But I definitely think we found a bug. Something I need to deal with. So, RWG, we have got Mega City plus Wilderness. Sorry, I'm old school. I'm writing it with a pen. Mega City plus Wilderness. The issue. No Wilderness spawns in, what was it? Snow and desert. In snow and desert. Okay, that's something to go on the list for trying to work it out. Oh yeah, sorry, it doesn't work. It's a failure. I can't use your mod because the wilderness doesn't do this in the specific scenario. Well, let's do a super city and check if that has the same problem, to be honest. Let's do a super city. Let's reset everything. Let's do a super city. So this kind of tries to make something like this. It tries to make cities of tiles, but it leaves the borders kind of free and stuff. It's best to do the boosted version. That's more like the original mod. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my generated worlds folder, and oh dear, I've clicked the wrong button. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, what am I doing again? I'm going to do Super City. Super Cities. 8K. Let's go and hit the button. We're on here. We're going to do a standard one. Everything's sorted. We put something in. We're going to generate it. See what happens. Oh, he was good in the tick, wasn't he? Yeah, that was very good. But no, very funny guy. His old stuff on BBC is really good. It's worth digging out on the tube of you and enjoying that, to be honest. It's definitely a bit of fun. But that sketch just cracks me up every time. I'm sorry. Bang, 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 and the grime is gone. It's brilliant. But yes, yeah, so we stole that clip for our. I used to have the clip, and I voiced over, instead of kitchen gun, it was toilet gun. But I prefer the original, so we went back to that. It was all good fun. Right, so we're generating this right now. We've got to keep reminiscing whilst we're generating. What other fun things? Maybe we should do a random search for things of the 90s. Best things from the 90s. What have we got? Tamagotchis? No, hated them. The original PlayStation, that was good. Friends? Yeah. Jurassic Park, dial-up internet, and the rise of Britpop and hip-hop. Yeah, some good stuff. But of course, it was all about the grunge, okay? What other random... Oh, it's just random stuff. No more random things, I don't think. Walkman. CD Walkman. Oh, that was fun, that was. Like, digital cameras. Because they came out with these mini digital spy cameras. And I used to take them out. They'd take the lowest resolution photo, like 240p kind of thing. I'd go out and I'd be like in the club going, taking a photo, and it was just like, it was a good way to get chatting to the ladies. What's that? It's my camera. What's your camera like? I don't have a camera. It was brilliant. Nostalgic things from the 90s by Carolina Charm is her name. Oh, that's fluffy. Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls. No. No. Oh my god. Blockbuster Video. Whatever. Yeah, that was fun. Used to like going out and getting a movie though. It was good fun. Oh my god, this is such a girly site. Sorry. That's a bit sexist from me, but it's true. What do the BBC got to say? What did we like about it? Oh, boring, boring. Oh, yeah. World Cup Italia 1990. The Spice Girls, of course. Nokia phones. I got my first phone in 1998. The Nokia 402. Mwah, what a phone. Still have the same number today. The same phone number. That was great. Chatting on AOL Instant Messenger. Didn't use AOL. Johnny Depp was good looking. Oh dear. Yeah, lots of fun things. Anyway, sorry, I'm reminiscing now. When I start thinking about things, you know what I mean? It's all good. Nokia 3210, yeah, classic, another classic. 8210, the little one. 7110E, oh, the big one. With the old flippity doodah, or was that the one which opened out and had a big screen and a full keyboard? God damn it. Yeah, I had the, well, What did I have in the... I had 90s. I had a PC. I had a Tandy 1000 SX. It was my second computer. I'll show you my first computer, which I got. Was it the very end of the 80s? I can't remember when it came out now. Here it is. Holy moly. The Tandy 1000 SX. That beast mode. Let's try and open it properly. Here it is. From 1987. I think I got it in 1989. This is my first PC. Although this is an upgraded model because it's got a 3.5-inch drive. Sorry, 3.25-inch drive. I had two low density 5.25-inch floppies. But the Tandy 1000 SX could play 3 individual notes at the same time through the PC speaker. This was revolutionary. There it is. That's what I had. That, oh, what a beauty. Oh, the keyboard, the original. Yep, I had that. Oh, just looking at it. Gorgeous. Lava lamps, yeah. Yep. Just, oh, CGA. There you go, yeah. CGA. I played this game. This was one of my favourite games ever. Eye of the Beholder, this is called. Myself and Troll Bubba played all of these. We didn't play it in CGA. We played it on his machine, which was EGA. This was the type of graphics. This is the game. This is it. This game here, we mapped out with this massive map. We nicked loads of paper from maths. You know, the square paper. And as you walk through the dungeons, we he would be walking, and I'd be like, right, and I would draw the entire map. And there were these massive long maps. Great big things. Oh, this is just classic. Yeah, look at that. There it was, the Korean speaker. There, see, I told you, I'm not lying. Tandy 3-voice sound. 3 voice channels. Beep, beep, beep. All at the same time. Booyah! I had people coming around my house to listen to that. Damn, I was inside that machine learning how they worked. What a machine. It was lovely. Oh, sorry. It's a big page here. Oh, all these lovely Korean chips. They knew what they were doing. Don't know what that. Yeah, there's the old drives. Look at that beauty. I don't know what this is here. I didn't have this. This kind of computer monitor. I didn't have this switch system. That's extra. See that big? I can remember. I can see that. I can see that button. I can feel what it feels like. It was about that big. It's about an inch. About an inch big. And this front bit flapped down. What a computer! Oh, there's a whole video on it. I'm gonna have to watch that at some point. Gonna have to watch that. Right, Grundig. Grundig, that was the, they made our first colour TV. And they had a remote that was that big. And it had like giant, like, click buttons on it. It was brilliant. You know why I love that? Because my father then didn't have to use his previous remote. And his previous remote was me. And I used to have to get up and do it all. God. Might be a mix-up or a very rare piece. Not movie line. What was it called? Come on. Satellite. Okay. That's a radio, mate. That's a radio. E-ham there. Let's have a look. I've got to find out what it was. Or are you saying that's what you use? If you can call it a mobile, okay. So that's what you use, did you? The Grundig radio receiver. That's a nice little bit of kit, that one. I like it. Grundig, is that the one? Grundig Satellite 750. Quick, let's get to eBay and see if we can buy one. Oh, he sent me a DM with it all in. Oh, this is what you had. The Grundig MOV line. Okay. Grundig MOV line 750. Nice. Can we get one? Can we get one? Grundig Telepilot? No. There's one of these here. Satellite 750. 200 quid. I'm afraid I can't buy you a mobile phone, mate. It's just not there. Well, there we go. That's his first phone. Look at the state of that thing. Size of a giant antenna all the way down the side of the phone. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Guinness World Records? What, for being the shittest phone? Oh dear. Sega Mega Drive, still got one of those out in the garage, I think. Or did I give it back to my sister? Well, either my sister's got it or it's in my garage. Sega Mega Drive. That was hers. It was great fun, that. I used to love that. But still, that's the beast. And then every other PC except for my current 2 PCs were all hand built. All hand built. And then I got old and rich enough just to say, make me that PC how I want it. Because I couldn't be bothered. Oh, this is great. What about CGA Cats? Sierra. Oh. Alley Cat, that's it. This is it, one of the first games. Look at these. Oh, let's just go classic Sierra games. A list of Sierra Entertainment games. Oh my god. Oh. Some of these. Right, let's see what I've played. Softporn Adventure. Love it. 1981. Like the 10th game they make. Brilliant. That is what the internet did to us. Ultima 2. Frogger. Mr. Cool, Troll's Tale. Ultima, there it is. Dragon's Keep. I seem to remember that name. King's Quest. Oh yes, King's Quest. I owned that box. They used to come in proper boxes. That big, that wide. Open the box. I bought that game. Oh yeah. What else have we got? Space Quest. Come on. Leisure Suit Larry. Yes, loved it. Police Quest. I think we might have played that. Oh no, we definitely played it, but Troll Bubba had it. We played all of those. Leisure Suit Larry. Oh, what a game. Look at that. Oh, just such good games. Look at King's Quest. Keeps coming out in different versions. Good game, you see. Heroes Quest. Didn't have that, but I had the original board game. Oh, now, if you want to talk about probably my favourite game ever, there's number 2 of it. Manhunter. Boom. This, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best games that has ever been created. Let's just see what we're doing here. We've got a map. We're going to save this. I am here to make some maps. Alright. We're going to go 10. We're going to start generating another one. Manhunter. Oh my god. Alright. Manhunter, New York. Play in browser. Boom! Come on, DOSBox. Oh my god, what dodgy adverts are they going to put up there right now? Nothing too bad. Go away. Alright. Press any key to continue. How do I get rid of you? Can't seem to get rid of you. DOSBox! The orbs invaded in New York in 2002. Oh my god, the hours I've spent playing this game. So good. Now that's what I call a backing track, you know what I mean? I know it's loud, but deal with it. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on, people? There's an eye floating. Have you ever seen that on your computer before? No, it looks real. That's the level. An alien eye. The orbs are coming. Keep an eye on map generation. Map generation's still going. The orbs invaded in 2000. Hang on, we've seen this before. Don't tell me you're going to repeat. It's broken! Or is this just the intro? Have I got a... Okay, 2 years later. Day 1, the Upper East Side. Okay, oh wow. Can we hack this and go back to DOSBox? Alright, oh, there was an orb going into that room. What's the orb doing, everyone? Looking at me. Oh! Attention, Manhunter. There was an explosion at the Bellevue Hospital. Investigate. Okay. Can you go down the lift with crazy flying eye? Why don't you just fly out the window and fly off? Why is it taking the lift? Who knows? No one knows. Then it flies off. So it went all the way to the bottom. And then it flew up to my level and then flew along. See? It's just not good enough. Oh, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at the way we walk. It's realistic. Look how long it takes to do anything. Just imagine anyone from this generation trying to play this. From this current generation. They'd actually melt. They'd be like, Ugh! They'd have YouTube running on one screen, TikTok on the other, whilst playing music going, Ugh! Taking too long. Alright. Tracker has been located at the hospital. Okay. I'll take it on. Okay, so now you can't use your mouse. You have to use your cursor. And this is the tracker. So we're watching this person walk around the hospital, right? That's meant to be a person, by the way. And then they come, and then they run away. They hide. Oh, they set a bomb. The bomb blew up. Then they ran in. They went to the bed. Is that a bed? They stole something. And then they ran away. No. And then where did they go? They went across town. It's quite a sophisticated tracking system. They went across, okay. And then they went from the hospital to Trinity Church. Unlocked another place already, and I haven't even started the game. They go in here. Where are they going? They stole something. And they're putting something behind the picture on the left-hand side as you go in at the back. And then off they go. They really shouldn't be wearing a tracker, should they? Do you know what I mean? If you've got a built-in tracker, why would you go stealing things? Then they're going across the bridge. To another... Oh my god, it's like the biggest map you've ever seen. Then they're going to the Flat Bush Bar, where you can do some gambling. And they're going to do some gambling. And is that it? No? They've messed with that machine. We'll have to mess with that machine. And then they're still doing something. They're in Central Park or something at the Prospect Park. Sorry. They go to the restrooms, and then they take a massive dump. Wow, this is... They disappeared. Did they go down the toilet? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Awaiting input. Do we want info or... Let's go for info. Info. I can type. I type a full name or notes or buy. Buy. Okay. Press C to close mad. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here. I want to know what's going on over here. This is where I can probably go. Home. You are here. Home is off limits until further... I'm at home, and I can't go home. Okay. How's my map going? This is what we're here for. We're still making a map, people. Unless you're going to talk to me, I'm messing. Right, I can't seem to position marker of a destination. There. Oh, I can go down. Oh, there's somewhere to go. Let's go over here. Bellevue Hospital. Let's travel there. Here we are. Right. Okay. Did they run around the side? Did we go? Oh, look, there's a big arrow goes down the side. Now, this is what you had to do. You had to scan everything. At one point when we were stuck, we were like scanning every inch of the entire thing just to see if the cursor changed. That's the level of hours we put into this game. But we know we got to go around the side, so we're going around the side. That's the hole. All right, let's go in. Press the arrow. Oh, we've got a guard robot. We can look at... Beware, this is a pretty minging foot. Yeah, I've been playing some Icarus. Yeah, at the moment we're generating maps whilst I play old DOS games. Name. Now the problem is you've got to be able to read this. Do you like a bit of Icarus then? Island. It's a good game. It's a good game. Does that say Reno? What do you reckon that says? Reno Davis? I reckon it says Reno Davis. Now we're going to check these nails. Anything under the nails? Right. I can't click on anything. There's nothing else here. Alright. Oops. Oh, I don't want to go back. See, I pressed the button too many times. Alright. Can we go to the sides? No. Let's go back in. Because there was a minging toe. Oh, what's that? We can look at the face. Oh! I've never seen anything so scary in my life. The eyeballs are moving. They orbs. The goddamn orbs hanging out in his head. Is that a clue? He's full of these damn things. Chewing my own face off. Babies never seem to get enough to eat. So let's back up a few minutes before your fatal mistake. Welcome to gaming. You just that's it, you died. I can't look at that. Well, okay. So something's been taken out of this thing. What do you do? Alright, there's nothing else I can do. So what I need to do is I need to know how to get my... Oh. Can I go in the store? No. So the question is how do I get out of here? How do I open my MAD? Buttons? Anyone? I can't remember the buttons now. Escape. Action. Travel. F3. Inventory tab. I'm carrying my MAD. Awaiting input. Okay. Can I do a tracker? I don't want to do that. No, I want to close the MAD. F3. Travel. Okay. Can we go anywhere else? Oh my god, we can. Sure, we've made our map by now. This is just too much fun. I should just play these all the time. What have we got? We're still making a map. It's a 10k map. Okay, it's a bit big. Should another few minutes. Alright, what have we got here? We'll go and check up here. Nothing showing. So the guy walked to the church and went over here. The candly bits. Now let me guess. I've got to light a match and I've got to burn exactly the right candles in order to unlock something. And we've got to find the clue. Candles. I don't know. Let's go and see if this one. No, this one doesn't seem to have any candles for us to match. So we've got to find a clue somewhere that gives us the kind of layout of those candles, basically. That's how the game worked in those days. Still working on the map. I think after this what we'll do is we'll try and make a map for the server as well. Alright, F3. Then they went across. Oh my god, there's more map over here. They went across and went to a bar. Which one's that one? Flatbush Bar, and then they went to the toilet. What's happening? Oh, we're here. Is there any trash out here that's interesting? Stinking garbage. Okay, let's go and have a look at this. Balls, walls, balls, and dolls. Oh, I didn't even read it. Uh-oh, I've been kidnapped. Are they going to kill me? They're spinning me. Some dude's trying to chop my fingers off. Okay, enter to throw the knife. Man, mini games. Champion. This guy's miffed. I'm gonna have to run, I think. Yeah. Not like I've played this 500 times. But run! Okay, so I can't do anything here yet. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the world of this game. There'll be some clue somewhere. We've probably looked at the clue already. This is the problem. Right, I really could do with going for a wee. Which side did he go in? I think he went to the end one, didn't he? Now I'm having a poop. Am I going to disappear? I got to try all the toilets? Can you remember which toilet it was? Should I go to the ladies? Maybe it was the ladies. So I've also got to have a look because they do things like draw stuff. Like any of this could be a clue. Right, we've got a map here. It was the last one. Okay, well, because I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go in the ladies and see if that's anything. It might have been this one. It might have been a lady. I haven't disappeared. Oh, I have disappeared. I found it. Interaction. Yeah. High quality. Super graphics. Still, it's one of the best games ever. Uh-oh, I've landed in pink. That's some extensive sewer system. Which way do we go? I feel like I went round in a circle then. Ooh. Take the key. We've got a key card. Do you know how to get out of here? I'm lost. Oh, what's that? Is that where we came in? Anyway, this is my life now. I'm going to have to replay that game. Right, let's try and finish off now by making a map for the server. Let's do that, because everyone is already leaving, because they've had enough of my 1990s madness. But see, that game I could just play now. I could just play all night. It's so good. But we do need a map. What do you reckon? 8K, 10K? What do you reckon, 50? 10K is quite big for us right now. There's only 4 or 5 players. Might be easier on the server if we have an 8K. What do you think? You reckon 10K? Okay. PGz server map. August 26. August to September. That'll do us. Or 8 lol. We'll try an 8 and see what we can fit on it. Well, what do you want, 50? Come on. Biome. I reckon we could go for those custom spokes. We never did them properly. Now, if I quickly generate... If I get rid of all this crap, we can sort out the... We'll quickly generate it. Just so we can see the layout. Now, do you want the layout to be like this, in an anti-clockwise? Or do you want me to do that thing where I put the burnt across the road and all that business? Do you want people to have to walk down to the middle? Or should we just stick with this? What do you think? It would be fun. I asked this or this. Both to switch them. Okay. So sand, wasteland, burn, snow. Sand, wasteland, burnt, snow. Sand, wasteland, burnt, snow. Sand, wasteland, burnt, snow. That's the order that I need to know. Sand, wasteland, burnt, snow. Sand, wasteland, burnt, snow. I pressed cancel, but it was already going to finish the map, so I don't quite know what it's actually trying to do. Oh, I know what it is. I didn't reset the thing. Shut down. Well, we're going to be here forever. Alright, we're going to start that again. Because I left on all the... I didn't reset everything, did I? So it's going to be a right pain. Okay. So, blah, 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 8K, PGz server, that'll do. Okay. Biome, we're now going to have custom spokes. The forest is going to be where it is. Where it says sand, where it says desert, I'm going to have burnt. Where it says wasteland, I'm going to have desert. Where it says burnt, hang on, did I just change? Where it says burnt up here, I'm going to have snow. And where it says snow, I'm going to have wastelands. That should sort it out. Okay. So that does that. Do we need any biome diffusion or anything like that? Soft borders. Light. Something basic like that. That'll do. What do we want terrain-wise? Well, let's put these vanillas kind of back. Oh, these are already on something. Okay. What do you fancy? We do have the biome transition. I still like the idea of putting mountains in between the biomes to make it hassle to go well, to make it scenic almost. We could have deep valleys and don't have, we could have mountains. We could have the wall, but then we need the tunnels. I kind of fancy some mountains. It will do. I like that. Okay. Do you like this? Because I'm on a different conversation. Maybe we just put mountains between them all and let some roads go through them. It might look cool. That's what I think. A few little mountains. Right, township. We're going to beast this up a bit. And we're going to get like... Well, I think in the forest it should just win... You know. The forest gets boring because people trash it really easy. Let's get some country town in there. Some town. Let's get rid of... Well, in the snow we could have that. We definitely want to have, like, something more significant because of that. Now remember, the count values are the values over the whole map. So forest, country, town, count 2, and we're trying to put it into 3. It's fine. You're going to get only... You're going to get up to 6 of them. That'll be fine. But if we've added country town 2 to 5, well, we need to up how many if we're going to add them into the game a bit more. We'll try and beast this up a little bit. City. Try and get some more city going. The Wasteland City doesn't actually appear in game. And I think these forest towns need to be bigger because they suck when they're so small. Oh, that's the wrong one. Burnt forest towns count from 0. We need more savage country. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Right. POIs. Well, we could prefer missing POIs. Yeah, we could prefer missing POIs. We'll leave this as all as vanilla. We don't want a crater. We're going to take these craters off. These craters are a waste of our time. Do we want a canyon with actual land bridges this time? We could just make one great big canyon cut across it. And we could make a serpentine one. And we could have land bridges. And make them, like we just saw before in that wilderness map, a little bit more curvy. Water. Do we need a river that goes all the way across? Let's try a river. I just want to see what it looks like. River shape. Again, let's have a serpentine one. River direction. Diagonal. Very windy. A few branches, land bridges. Edges. Mountains all the way around. Only thin. Boom. Let's generate it. Yes, let's try it. See what happens. Now, you know, 50, you said about I could export it. You're admin on there. You can also just make a blue box, hit escape, and export POI. You can do that with your own one. I can do it for you, but I'm just saying. You could certainly do it. Oh, look at that. It's putting normal silly little rivers in there. Silly little river. I left the thingy ones on there. I don't want those. We'll have a look and see what it roughly looks like. And then if it looks a bit rubbish, we can change the seed and see what happens. It would be nice to put a new map up, from my point of view, and try and get some gaming in before the return back to work on the start of September. That would be nice, because at the moment it's a little bit, well, it's always going to get a bit OTT. Everyone comes in there and just totally whoops its ass, don't they? But it'd be nice to get a little bit of early game. I might have to go and wander off on my own, just so I can get some proper gaming done, rather than just go, ooh, we've got everything. Because I'm always going to be there at a different rate to everyone else, because I'm not sitting there going, oh, I'll do 8 hours today. An interesting little map. Even did it get rid of that annoying? Let me save that one. Right. Now that's where the problem is, because they cross. That's going to flood water into here and ruin things. Also, these land bridges have not worked very. Oh, they've worked fine on this side, but lots of them just don't make it across, which I kind of don't mind. It's all part of the deals. But that's the problem with the water. I feel like I want to take off. I like the river. Maybe have the river and no canyon. I'm also going to take off those rivers, those cracks, those We'll have lots. We'll try and get many lakes in there. We'll also make it flatter. Get rid of all the other mountains because we've got them. And then hills. It's almost not worth it. But we'll try it. I'm gonna make that number 2. Yeah, that would be good. Everyone does their own thing and use vending machines. That would be fun, actually. Everyone's got to go their own way and sell stuff to each other. Or bargain, or whatever it is. See, look, it still put a river there, even though I turned it off. It's going to delete it. That's kind of weird, the way it's doing that. Oh well. We'll see what it makes. But by putting mountains across the borders, it means that somebody's not going to like sit right in the middle. Yeah, the problem is I kind of like playing with people. That's the whole point, isn't it? You might as well play a solo game. But it is fun going up to someone and going, oh man, this place has been trashed. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Or we just go full PvE. And just shooting each other all the time. Yeah, you can still team up. We should make massive bases, do all your digging underground, but then get them to join. Right, what have we got here? We've got a very weird sliced... That's my edge thing, slicing that place into a big flat coastal thing. That's very weird. It's got some bigger cities in there now. I'm looking for traders, to be honest. There's a trader. We could add one trader. That's the problem. When you've got one trader in a biome, because that's all it's really doing. One. I think it's only put one trader in each biome. So if we said traders per biome 3, but we also place them inside settlements as well. If we try a different one of these and keep the lakes on, we might get something better. We might do. Could be a good little game. Cube the Lord is hiding. Fuji Thor is hiding. Arju is hiding. It's Brando is hiding. Numpty hiding. Six Wheelin hiding. Sturgy Poo hiding. It's calling out my hiders. Thank you for lurking, everyone. Much appreciated. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. And anyone else I missed on the lurky lurks. 50, we can make that. It's about to be midnight, isn't it? Have you got work tomorrow? Or are you still off? Run out of drink? Been playing too much Manhunter. God, I love that game. I love that game so much. So much. Come on, do me something nice. No slicey dicey lakes, nothing like that. Plop, plop, plop. All the gorgeous things. Lots of traders. Come on. Right, save this bad boy, because I've got a feeling this is going to be good. What have we got? Let's just test this one. Bam, trader. Bam, trader. 1, 2, 3 traders there. Boom. 1, 2, 3 traders. They're a bit near each other, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3 traders. 1, 2. I can't see you. 1, 2. Maybe only 2 landed in there. Right, how are we doing with this river? Land bridges, gorgeousness. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, that's a dodgy little land bridge. Some cool little bits. Don't worry about all the water upside. That'll get sorted. That's the best bridge in the world. 1, 2, 3. Boing. I think that might be the one. Still on holiday. Alright. Well, you say truly when you're done. Like, don't spend a few days. Finish off that base. I still got the weird bit, but I don't mind it. And it's all messed up in the wasteland anyway. That's fine. Got a nice little lake at the side there. Just imagine a little house on the lake. What house is it? The bomb shelter on the lake. What about this one? Army Cambo 2 on the lake. No. What about that? That could be my base. Site Shack. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, look at that road. Up the mountain. Oh, and there's a trader nearby as well. Oh yeah, that's going to be my base. Up this mountain. What about this one down here? What's this? Site Shaco 7. Site Camp 11. We'll go camping. We get a great view from here. Oh, I like that. Okay, no probs. Alright. Well, I think this is the map we're going to try. This is the map we're going to try. Right, thank you everyone tonight. Thank you 50. Thank you everyone hiding away. I had some good conversations earlier. It was really good. It was good. Nice to have a chat. Played a little bit of a silly game, which seemed to put everyone off, I think. But still. It's all good. We've made a map. We've saved the game, PG Server 2. So we're going to put that up tomorrow, next day, whenever. We're going to put that up and we're going to start playing that. We need to play 50. What I still haven't submitted, even though I've done it, I need to do it again, is I need to show off the big beak armor set. So if we do that and you're wearing it, it's easier to do. I can just walk around you and you can jump up and down like a fool and stuff. Or stand still like a fool and stuff. And if we can do that, then we can give away a big beak key as well. I think. Whatever, it's going to be worth it. It'll all be good. Right. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. I can join the server. That's what I'm saying. We'll play on the server together and you can be a monkey chicken and we can just do that. Right, let's go over here. Twitcheroony. I really want to go to bed. Twitcheroony. Let's go. Oh, that's why they're not here. They're playing. Oh, man. Okay, for fun, we're going to go and see UKSA Gamers.
Rod, okay?
Do some Stream Racer. Do you remember when I used to do Stream Racer? Do you remember when I used to do Stream Racer? Holy moly. Do you remember when I used to do Stream Racer? Yeah, I remember. Right. Why can't I? Oh, accept that. Right, boom, raid. I want to go do some Stream Racing. I've got some cool cars. Will it remember me? That's what I want to know. I don't know. If you don't know this one, this is what I used to play. Stream Racer and Marbles. I can still do it, but I'll do it later. Thanks, everyone. And thanks for the raid as well. Who was it again? Was it UK? Gamer Dragon TV. It was. Gamer Dragon TV. Thank you for that raid. That was much appreciated. And you were playing 7 days. Right, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Yeah. You press this button. You press this other button.